Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Mindy and I'm a homeschooling mom to 4 kids. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about iBrick. So this is what the box looks like. And I want to let you know that I am doing this video in partnership with Timberdoodle. Timberdoodle sent me this kit in exchange for my honest opinion and review of this product here. So my son, who is now 16, has been playing with Legos since he was like 2 years old. Over the span of however many years, I have probably spent like thousands and thousands of dollars on Legos. So what he has done over the years is he has built the kit, followed the instructions, and then sometimes he would take them apart to do his own creative builds and things like that. But most of the time, if it was a set, like as he got older in his preteen years, he would build these elaborate sets from like Star Wars or I don't even know, these like super elaborate sets, and then they would just sit on his shelf. Last year or so, he packed up all of his Legos into like a tote, which made me kind of sad as a mom, but he didn't want his younger sisters playing with the Legos. I think that at some point he is saving them for his own children, which is totally understandable. So my girls were super excited. I have a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old to receive this kit. Now, on the Timberdoodle website and in the catalog, you'll notice that this kit is included in the 4th grade kit as part of their STEM. Timberdoodle does a really awesome job with their STEM. We have used lots of their STEM resources over the years. And so my 7-year-old daughter, who I've been doing the challenges with lately, has been really loving this program. We have done like 3 or 4 of the builds so far. My 9-year-old also wants to jump in on it. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why we like it, what exactly it is, and what you can expect from it. I'm going to give you a couple sample builds. One that I'm going to talk about later on in the video is the motorcycle build. And so you'll see what my daughter was able to do with that one. Another one of her favorites was the bulldozer build challenge. I think partly because her dad owns a bulldozer. And so she was really excited to make that one. Okay, so one of the very first things, this being a STEM product, do you actually know what STEM stands for? STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. iBrick does a really good job of including all 4 of those components. And so I've got a list here of all the things that I wanted to be sure that I touched on in this review, just because there's so many pieces to it that I don't want you to miss anything. So first of all, iBrick is a 1-year subscription, okay? You're going to pay upfront for the kit. It's $360. In my opinion, it is well worth it because you have, let me just double check here. I have my computer out here. Okay, there are 50 builds, 50 different build challenges on the computer here. So really, like, it kind of leaves room. I don't know if the other ones have 52, but pretty much you're paying $30 per build, which I think is really good because I've bought a lot of kits over the years for my son. Like, I've done Crunch Labs, things like that. I've done lots of these other like Kiwi Crate subscriptions. They're approximately the same price. So I think that with something that you can use over and over again, and unlike Crunch Labs, for instance, you build the thing once and then you can't use the pieces all over again. With iBrick, you can use the pieces all over again. So it's a 1-year subscription. You get to keep the bricks, but you have access to the videos and the video challenges for a period of 12 months. Okay, so when you log in and you make your account, you're going to go to the videos. Okay, and like I mentioned, you're going to run through these introductory videos, and then you will notice all of the different designs here. So starts out with the dragster and goes all the way down, okay, to the last one, which is the manufacturing robot. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you clips from the motorcycle build that my daughter did. So each build comes with all of these different components that I'm going to show you. So it comes with the instructions like you would get if you were building like a Lego set. So instructions like these. It comes with 3D instructions. Okay, so here's the 3D model of it. And I'm going to dive into these a little bit deeper. I'm just doing the overview right now. It comes with a video lesson that you're going to watch through, talking about what you're going to encounter in the build. And then it has different challenges. You will go through these to make adjustments to your build. And then lastly, there is an evaluation for every single build. So my daughter for this one really liked and preferred the instructions like these ones here. On a previous build that we did, the bulldozer, she really preferred the 3D instructions, but for some reason this time around she really liked the PDF instructions better. I'm not sure why, but that's just how it worked out. One of the things that we have really loved about iBrick is that iBrick really encourages critical thinking. Your child is really going to be working through making the builds and following along with instructions, but they're also going to be thinking critically about how they can manipulate the pieces and switch some pieces out to make modifications to their build to make it do something else. So for instance, with the motorcycle build that we did, we manipulated the pieces and made a couple modifications to make it go faster than what it went in the first place. That was one of the challenges, and my daughter loved that. The motor on this is crazy. It just like scooted right along. It was crazy how fast this thing actually went. So yeah, iBrick also really encourages like problem solving, like if something's not working out. So for instance, the motorcycle, when she first started building it, it was kind of like tipping over when she was just trying to push it on her own. It was kind of flopping over to one side. So it really encourages her to problem solve, to try to figure out what can I do to make this thing actually work. So she made a couple of modifications, like I said, and then it worked a lot better after that. So iBrick has 3 different subscription levels. They have levels geared towards 5 and 6-year-olds. They have levels geared toward 7 and 8-year-olds, which is what we have. And then they also have kits geared toward 9 through 12-year-olds. This kit is available to anybody on Timberdoodle. I will link the website down below. iBrick is included in their 4th grade kit. So within the 3 tiers, they have a basic kit, what they call a complete kit, which is like the middle, and then elite. So if you order a complete or an elite kit, this iBrick will be included in that kit. I think that about wraps it up. It's starting to rain out here. If you have any questions about iBrick, please let me know down below in the comments. I would love to have you guys stick around for more homeschooling content, reviews, and other curriculums that I am often talking about and what works for us and what doesn't work for us. I'll see you guys in the next one.